Hey everybody, Chef Ralph here, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Chef Ralph's Realm. Happy Hanukkah! Today we're going to be doing a crossover type of recipe. I'm going to be mixing a traditional matzo ball soup with kind of like a Vietnamese pho. Kinda. Like, let's just call it an Asian soup type of thing. I don't know. This is something I've been doing for my catering clients. As you know, I bring a lot of the stuff that I do for them to you guys because I get such good feedback with that kind of stuff. So, we're going to reinvent the matzo ball soup with an Asian twist. So, you can see here I've got some matzo meal, some eggs, scallions. This right here is actually beef tallow. And then we have some sesame oil and baby bok choy. I've got some beef stock over here. I have some beef stock. Try not to move it too much because I will spill it. So let's get these matzo balls going first. You can use a matzo ball mix, like a store-bought matzo ball mix, and then just sub out the vegetable oil for beef tallow and sesame oil, and then add the green onion. Well, you'll see. So into the big bowl, we're going to add 1 cup of matzo meal. This should make, depending on how big you make them, 8 to 12 good-sized matzo balls. Then we're going to just give a little scramble to the egg. And we're going to throw that on top. And then this is about 2 tablespoons of beef tallow. And then we're going to go in with about 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. That sesame oil is going to really nicely bring out the interesting flavors of the tallow. And then we're just going to give this a mix. Once it gets to this point here where it's just start incorporated, we'll throw in about, it's 1.5, 2 tablespoons of green onion. And we'll just continue to mix it. And the green onion is subjective. You could use more, you can use less. You don't have to use any at all. I like to float it in the broth as well as mixing it into the matzo balls. Alright, so this needs to absorb and set for about 4 minutes. In the meantime, let's bring about 2.5 quarts of beef stock to a boil. Alright guys, once the mixture is set for 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to roll them into matzo balls. Roughly the size of a walnut. I know that's kind of subjective. A little smaller than a golf ball. Alright, so as you can see, it only made 7 matzo balls. I made them a little on the bigger side. It's subjective. Whatever size you want to make them that size. You're just going to have to adjust the cooking time accordingly. Alright, we're going to wait for this beef stock to come to a boil, and we're going to cook their matzo balls. Be right back. Alright guys, so the beef stock has just about come to a boil. So we're going to drop in the matzo balls, and then they're going to cook for approximately 10 to 12 minutes. Or until they almost double in size. So we want to keep an eye out for that, and then we'll pull them out and go to the next step. Alright everybody, the matzo balls should just about be done. Exactly what we're looking for. We're going to turn it down. Going to remove the matzo balls. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the camera from this angle, but the oils are starting to come out at the top, and it's making a absolutely beautiful rich broth. We're gonna take some baby bok choy and throw that in, and we're gonna throw in some little green onion, and now we're going to let that cook down for really just 5 to 7 minutes, just to get a little bit of the crispness out of the bok choy. Cook it to your liking and doneness that you like. Then we're going to plate. Be right back. Alright, so our bok choy is just cooked. Let's get to plating. Alright, so what I like to do first is grab a spoon, and let's get one or two, let's get 2, let's get 3 matzo balls. And if you're noticing, I am using my bare hands, which is fine because this is my dinner. Okay? And we're going to spoon some of this gorgeous broth right over the top. Perfect. Quick wipe. Let's garnish with a little fresh green onion. And there you have it, folks. This is a reinventing of the matzo ball soup with a little bit of an Asian flair. Look at that. I mean, it's absolutely stunning looking. Let's give it a taste. Wow. It's amazing. So my brain sees matzo ball soup, but then I get a very rich broth from that beef tallow and the sesame oil. Wow. This is absolutely phenomenal. Let's dive into one of these matzo balls. Cooked absolutely perfect. Get a little. Wow. It almost, I mean, it tastes like a dumpling. It tastes like a wonton dumpling. Guys, this is insane. The comfort level is through the roof. It is absolutely phenomenal. It's really just like a mix of. I'm getting carried away. All right. That's it for this one. If you guys like my content, please give a like, subscribe, and follow. Every like, subscribe, and follow helps. If you like this type of recipe and you want to see more fusion stuff like this, give a comment below. I'm Chef Ralph. This is Chef Ralph's Realm. Happy Hanukkah. See you soon.